Salutations, this is Grimdevel, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, where Grimdevel, the Cudgeler human of the Shining One. Finally, the Shining One. I mean, just one episode into with this character, but episode 4 now, and I like how we're looking. I like this green helmet and cloak fashion, along with like a whip that has some red on it with a red buckler, like. And even our like blue schema, like I don't know, I like our look. It looks good with like the halo around us. We're on Dungeon 7. Let's just quickly remind ourselves of where we are skill-wise. Maces and flails, quickly getting up to Mindalay. We are training armor. We are training dodging, both of those. Well, no, armor, we're just keeping, we don't have a cap on it. Dodging, we've got a cap of 3. Fighting, no cap. And we are getting invocations up to 6. And then we'll take another look at invocations. Right now we can use Divine Shield. We don't have any spells memorized. We could memorize some if we wanted. If we wanted to, like, get Blink, which is a nice spell to have. We could invest a little bit into translocations and spellcasting. I don't know how much we care right now. I really want to get invocations up. Divine Shield. I think we should... You know, I've mentioned I really want to rely on the Shining One's abilities as much as possible, which means using piety. That does probably mean, like, I want to, like, find an amulet of faith and just keep our piety up as much as possible. So that's the idea. But right now, I do want to get our piety up to get some of those other abilities. We have Ring of Sea Invisible, Ring of Resist Corrosion. We've got this amazing whip, this plus 11 whip of protection that gives us our poison, a little bit of our neg, and some dexterity. All right. We are caught up. Oh, hi. This is fine. We have a lot of boomerangs, too. Yeah. This is good, actually. We got the Null Sergeant, like where none of these other creatures can hit us. Trident of Flaming. Okay, this is fine, too. We have See Invis, so I think this orc did cast Invisible on itself, but it is slightly transparent. Oh, right. Well, we are also haloed. Right. Does the halo mean we don't even need See Invisibility? Not that it matters. We have an extra ring. Like, we don't really need a ring slot right now. But I think our See Invisibility, our aura... The small righteous aura, it doesn't actually say. Shining One will be summoned. Oh, the halo that reveals their enemies to them. Yeah. I think if we weren't wearing this ring, as long as an invisible enemy is in our aura, and I think our aura is going to grow as our piety goes up, I think we don't actually need See Invis. I think the Shining One takes care of that for us. So that's pretty cool. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, this white can come over here. This one has a wand of roots. If we can get right next to the white, then it can't really use that wand. So there we go. Oh, never mind. It sure can. It just didn't care. Well, we got it. There's a steam dragon. I don't want to fight the steam... I was going to go run back to the stairs, but I don't want to fight the steam dragon. But here's a white. Yeah, this isn't great. Our aura did increase, which is cool. I am going to back up. I don't want to fight the steam dragon and the whites all at once. So we're going to go down a different staircase. Oh, great. This is actually great. Because now there's a safe place to fight all these things. Yeah, why don't we wait a few turns? Let the centaur get... you're not getting closer. There we go. And this one has a +5 War Axe. That's, you know what? Let's heal up and then fight it. Yeah, no problem. It's a good weapon. And we do have some cross-training with axes, but... yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go up and heal. Let's go back down here. Yeah, maybe I can get this white to come to us. It's just a +3 spear, not a big deal. But I want to fight it without fighting the dragon. Okay. Now we can fight the dragon. Where is it? Where did it go? I want to fight it in the open. There's a white... Alright. +4 dire flail of freezing. We do have some R cold. Okay. We are level 10. We have 2 pips of piety. Yeah, just divine shield now. Coming... I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Coming up. This is shift 6 for the carrot. Gives us the abilities for the Shining One. Soon we'll be able to channel blasts of cleansing flame and then summon divine warriors. And then being able to bless a weapon with holy is going to be really good for the late game. Or if we wanted to do extended game, which we, since we're embracing the Holy One, the Shining One, that is like one of the gods that people do extended with, like very quote unquote easily. I got to be careful here, actually. Hold on. You can do like 73 damage to us. Yeah, that's not... I don't love it. What can we do? Well, we could use our Divine Shield, I guess. If I polymorphed you... No. I feel like I could just hit you and kill you. In theory, things could be bad. If we got really unlucky. I do have a Scroll of Blinking. I have Atropa, which only a 3% chance to blind on hit, which is not great. Yeah, do I use Divine Shield? Let's try it. Let's try Divine Shield here. All right, we lost some piety, but now we have 4 shield. Okay. I don't know if we really needed that. Yeah, it only gave us 4 shield. That's less than I thought it would, but I think as our invocations goes up, that should increase. But probably, and it didn't use a lot of piety. We just don't have a lot of piety right now. It used just a tiny bit. All right, there we go. These dragon scales, they decrease our armor by more than our evasion goes up. So, and we're continuing to train armor skill and not dodging. We're focused on armor with this character. So I think we don't need those. We have... we're getting lower on slots. I gotta remember we have this freezing mace too in case we need it, although I don't think we really need it. Let's back up here. Get you... There we go. You have a Wand of Roots. There's not any great places to run. We are confused also. Don't love the... Yeah, it's the roots. Let me get up to the roots. There we go. Okay, this is fine now. And our protection brand is coming in handy. It's not the best for a fast weapon. A fast weapon like a whip, you really want something that's going to do like flat damage every hit. So poison, electricity, and protection's probably one of the worst brands for fast weapons, only because it doesn't synergize. Like once you hit once with a slow weapon, you get the same bonus as you hit a bunch of times with a fast weapon. It's the same AC bonus. It doesn't matter. So I think this is an area that we need to like go down and then up in. Okay, let's go down. Any scrolls to read? We have 2 scrolls of Identify. We do have potions we don't know. Let's read those. Great. Potions of Curing. And let's get the red potion. Magic. Fine. I think we could probably drop that. Well, we'll drop it once like we run out of inventory. 4 scrolls here. Teleportation. Great to know. Let's go down a different staircase. Okay. We got the entrance to Orc here. Yeah, just go up. Double scroll here. Vulnerability. I think we can just drop those. Okay. The vulnerability will make us more confused more fast. But we don't have a lot of spaces to run to while we're confused here, so this is fine. Okay. All right. Like, we could only go left or right, so we weren't in danger, really, of, getting, all right, we are going to use poison here. I do have our poison, so this isn't that big of a deal. I'm going to throw poison at you. Great, it worked. Get our protection brand going. Throw poison. I think the frog is... No, it's actually not vulnerable to poison, but it's not resistant either. Teleportation. Yak. I think this is going to be fine with our whip. Yeah. Okay. I do want to fight them one at a time, though. Yeah, these things are barely... They were barely hitting us. Whoop. Okay. There's Hep. Hey, y'all. Let's go this way. Yeah, a lot of easy XP here. Our piety is growing. Invocations at 6. So that's capped. Which I guess until we get more abilities is fine. But we will be wanting more invocations. Probably a lot more. The orc invokes the aid of Bio against me. Okay. Alright, got the priest. Fantastic. Come on. And I better... Nice. Let's see. We're at 0.6 attack delay. That's great. Really great with the plus 11 weapon. We have this acid dragon scales. Let me take a look at those. Yeah, all right. AC would decrease. EV would increase. It's encumbrance 5. It is currently a net gain. But our armor is giving us cold resistance, which I do like. I mean, our corrosion is also... We have our corrosion from... What do we have our corrosion from? A ring. Okay. Gotcha. You're fine. Null Buddha. Let's back up. Come on. I know I'm being hit by like 2 things at once here, but that's okay. They're not that strong. Especially without their Buddha. Boda? I don't know how to pronounce it. Come here. Excellent. Bunch of scrolls. Hey, here's that upstairs. All right, let's get this priest. Yeah, just a bunch of gods, no loot. But there's Maklab. Hey, Maklab. Oh, wait, no, we're not Maklab. What am I thinking? Where it says Shining One. That's like the opposite of the Shining One. I don't know where my brain was there. I think I had a game that I was playing on my own and on my personal account that I was playing Maklab, and that's where my brain went. Plate armor. I'll take a look. What will it do? Yeah, it is a net gain. But, you know, I think we got to wait till we find some better plate armor. Let's do one at a time. Let's not be foolish. Okay. Fighting's level 8. We're only training 3 things now, which is good. Maces and flails still being trained. And that's the target there is only 14. Yeah, okay. We'll get there soon. Let's keep going. I think. Yeah, we found Orc, but we have not found Lair. We don't have any willpower. Hey, Cyclops. If you can get right up to us, I think you're going to be fine. Okay. Great. We have our corrosion. We're at -4. I think we're okay. Okay. More acid dragon scales. Any scrolls we want to read? Sure. Silence. And fear. Very good to know. Hi. Yeah. Atropa, only 3% chance to blind, just like before. I'm a little nervous about you. 58% chance to hit us. We have more health than you can max damage us now at this point. I might root you so you stay where you are. Might also wait till you get a little closer to do that. No, it's fine. That's good. Great. And now I'm going to throw poison at you. Okay. So roots you again. This isn't working as well as I thought. One more time. Great. Now back up. And again. I think the poison might take you. I'll throw one more at you. Alright, we got this. Great. I was playing it maybe a little too safe there, but it could have killed us. I think because of how this game started, I'm being extra cautious, which is good. I say that now. Quivering darts of disjunction. Alright, back up. It's interesting that a centaur has darts when they're like carrying a bow, but sure. They saw us, right? Are they going to come get us? Maybe they didn't see us. I don't like being out in the open. Okay, this is fine. A robe of willpower. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't see us. Somehow, even though we're glowing, it does not see us. All right, now it sees us. Good. What do we got here? Flail of draining. Oh, we can't use draining weapons because they're evil, I guess. Something like that. We have 3 pips of piety. We now have cleansing flame as an ability. Also only takes a little bit of piety. And invokes a huge blast of divine fury centered on the user, severely damaging undead and demons, and deadly damage to all other hostile creatures. The power of the blast is increased by invocations, as well as the success chance, I think. So yeah, let's lean into invocations more, and let's get this up to let's get it up there. We're going to set a target 15. We're going to be wanting to train that. Okay. I'm not focusing on it right now, but we're going to keep training it. Hey, Orug. Whoops, you're not Orug. You have a partisan of freezing, and you have javelins. Okay. Fortunately, we have our cold. Okay. I think this is fine. I do have a potion of might. Let me... you can do less damage than the ogre. You have 67 hit points. You're not that... yeah, I think we got you. Oh, right. You can hit us through the yak. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. And if I back up, you can get we can get javelined. Oh, I don't love that. Okay, all right. I was trying to power through, and that was dumb. Now, I can throw javelins at you. I do have blinking if we need it, but then you're going to javelin us. Boy. I don't feel like we shouldn't have to use teleportation, but I was very foolish to forget that she could attack through the yak, and I am going to re-teleportation, and then I'm going to back up. Okay. Again, it was maybe overcompensating. But overcompensating is not the right word. Let's throw some poison at you. I couldn't get you double poisoned. I have a throwing net now. Mind Burst? Let's try Mind Burst. Oh, that worked. Great. Hey, Nargale. Alright, a lot of tough enemies here. So you do Bolt of Draining, Haste Other. Right, you make a lot of spirit things. Vanquished Vanguard. The souls of orcs, and then you haste them. If we can go right up to you, and in this little corridor, that might be fine. Great. I think this is going to be fine now that we... You can't blink. Okay. You died. Okay, there's Orug. And Orug can javelin, yeah. Okay. Gotta do this carefully. Good. Okay. Boom. Oh, come on. Mind burst at least once. Okay, let's run away. Mind burst did not work on this one at all. I would have felt like a 50% chance each time, and I just kept failing. Let's go down a different staircase. All right, try again. There we go. And now let's poison you. Okay. Okay. These are the yaks that were accompanying Orug. This is fine. I'm just tabbing through them. Okay. Do we have a helmet? Oh, yeah, we do. We have a nice helmet, right? Okay. Of course. That's it. That's dungeon 10. Yeah, okay. That's this floor. And we still don't know where Lair is. And I think once we find Lair, we're ready to go down. So let's keep going. Yeah, Cleansing Flame is getting more castable. And, you know, even now, there are situations where we fight, like, powerful undead, like Skeletal Warrior type. No, Ancient Champions. That's what they are. Where we might be very glad we have that. Like, a Wraith I don't care about. We don't really need it for, like, a Wraith. But we also, if we do find a Amulet of Faith, we'll probably be spending stuff like that a lot. Okay. There we go. Poison darts. No Atropathy. All right, so no Curare though, right? Yeah, no Curare. Do we have still no more scrolls of identification? We do have a double here. What scrolls don't we know? A whole lot, but enchant armor, enchant weapon. I want to. You know what? I think we're fine not knowing. I think I'm fine like not reading scrolls anymore. All right, there's identify until we just identify them all with scrolls of identify. There's potions of resistance, potions of attraction, which I will keep on me for now, for those very situational. All right, we're barbed. All right, throw poison at you or something. Get the... Oh, oh. That hurt a lot more than I thought. I really don't want to use our one scroll of blinking here. This was not great. I can do fear. Get the manticore. Come on. All right, we're not barbed anymore. Heal up. Bring you both up. All right, we're level 12. Fighting invocations is higher. That was our last scroll of fear. For now. This whip is still doing us very well. This is interesting. This... Hey, Wraith. You should be fine. +1 cloak, which right now we just have a +0 cloak. So let's wear that. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look as cool with our helmet as the other one, but it's +1. What are you going to do? All right. Yeah, let's... This is fine. Okay. Yeah. Let's get these yaks. Howler. I think the wyvern's going to be okay. All right, here's Lair. Okay, good, and we found an actual corridor here that's one wide. Which is good for the basilisk also, because even if it turns us to stone, other things can't hit us while we're stone. I shouldn't say turn to stone, petrifies us. Doesn't, like, forever turn us into stone. We don't have gloves. Put those on. I think those gloves are blue. We're pretty multicolored right now. Little rainbow paladin. Let's poison this bear. Yeah, run right up to you. All right, shields are at 6. We do have a kite shield. So I think let's train that up. Let's train that up to like 15. I don't know why I said 16. I meant 15. All right, we're training 5 things right now. We're getting close to min delay with maces and flails, though, and after that, other things will go up pretty fast. Okay. And look how big our aura is. Pretty nice. Still only 3 rings, no amulets. And I think let's maybe go directly to Lair. Oh, right. Okay. I think let's use Mind Burst on you again. That's not doing anything. I mean, it could. I'm gonna just... Alright, poison you a little bit. Let me roots you. Okay. It was fine. Okay. Where are those boomerangs? Okay. Thought that was surprised at how much damage they were doing once they separated, but... Come to me. Oh, right. I just said that I wanted to go into Lair, and instead I went down there. I think I want to go into Lair. All right. We hear a distant snort. So that is, I think, the labyrinth, or the gauntlet, or whatever it's called. Which I would like to try, although we may bail on it. We'll see. All right, we're petrified. This is not great. We immediately got petrified. We still don't have any willpower. Is that a thing with humans that even like at level 12 they have 0 willpower? We don't have anything that gives us minus willpower. Yeah, let's get back into here at least, so we can only be attacked by 3 things at once. This is bad. What is the thing that we want to do here? I'm gonna dig. Oh man, we went all the way through, and now there's a water moccasin here too. This is not fantastic. I am gonna use Divine Shield. How about that? I think the basilisk, I don't know what's going on. Are you blinded? Let me try to kill it. I'm tired of being petrified. Then I'm gonna kill the snake. All right, now we're okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, stop it. Let them come to me. All right, the Komodo dragon is maybe a little scary. Oof. I know we're hurt, but we gain health from exploring. See? We're already almost back. Very nearby. It says it's very nearby. There it is. Great. All right, we're full up, so let's drop a bunch of stuff. Let's drop Disjunction. We're not going to need that in there. Drop the Sling of Flaming. I think drop the Mace, too. Drop the Kite Shield for now. Yeah, I forgot we had this Leather Armor of Willpower, but... drop the Acid Dragon Scales. Drop Brand Weapon... Drop Amnesia, drop Immolation, drop Mutation, drop Brilliance, drop Magic. Oh, and I guess I can't use Invisibility. So drop that because of our aura. All right, that gives us 12 slots. Hopefully that's plenty. Let's check this out. All right, we've got some magic boots, not on Randart boots, or not artifact boots, but just magic. We've got a condenser vein, meh. A couple of regular magic rings, a translucent hat, eh. Another ring, an ichor-stained cloak. Here's an artifact ring. All right, so the artifacts are this gossamer ring and this cloak. And I think those are probably what we want to go for. This gossamer ring is over here by something that is affected by holy damage, although a tough enemy. And then the ichor-stained cloak over here. So we can't get both. We have to choose. And we should probably choose based on which one seems more realistic to get. We're wearing a cloak and we have room for a ring. And this thing is gets holy. I think this thing is also a demon, so also is damaged by holy damage. This one is cold, but we do have a ring of fire, so not a big deal. We can get our Pip of RF. Okay, if we go this way, we also get a condenser vein. This one is also our corrosion, which we do have, or is corrosion, and we do have our corrosion. Over this way, what do we get? A little bit of gold. The artifact hat, if we want it, but, you know, it's lower AC, and we have a +2 helmet. We just get like a magic ring. Although these death yaks are a little scary, especially with the necromancer. That's actually pretty frightening for us. Like nothing blocking you. All right, so I think we're gonna go this way, and hopefully, all right, we have our corrosion on. Hopefully this isn't dumb. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna shout. There we go. All right. I think the Alk Club's going to be fine with our corrosion. If we get super corroded, we can run back, but we are doing fine. Okay. All right. We got a condenser vein, which might even come in handy here. I don't know. All right. All right, let's take a look at the Balrog, because it is scary. Lots of fire damage. Lots and lots of fire damage. And it has a Demon Whip. That will give us a Demon Whip, which we should be able to train up and make a, what's it called? A Scourge, or whatever. What's it called? It's called a thing, like a Holy Whip. Which I think might be the weapon that we ultimately want with enough, after it's enchanted enough. And once it's holified, made holy by the Shining One. Cool. Let's put on the Ring of Fire. We don't need C invisibility. All right, so now we have a pip of RF going in. What else do we need? This is like a very appropriate song for this moment. Oh, I didn't bring the freezing brand, although I think our whip is still what we want. You have a lot of... You can see invis, you can fly, you can open doors, you're immune to torment. And you're a demon, of course, so we can use Cleansing Flame. Does Divine Shield have any, like, special things against demons? No. But it does block attacks. Do we want to try Cleansing Flame? I would try it. This might be a good time to try it. Let's do a little of both. Let's get Divine Shield going on. What just happened? Oh, it reflected. The Pyre Arrow hit the Balrog, and now it, in theory, is weak to fire, except it has it's totally immune to fire. So now we're gonna try Cleansing Flame. Oh, it's like, no, it would hit it. Yeah, do it. All right. It got blinded? Yes. Okay. We still have some of our shield. All right, I took the Demon Whip. We're not going to wield it. I'll take the Broadaxe just because. Oh, and we got our ring, which is a good ring. It's a really good ring. It has no negatives on it. So we're going to wear that instead of the Ring of Fire. We already have a source of our poison, but we're not going to have it forever because we just found a really good whip. So let's also put... Oh, I don't need C invisibility. Yeah, so this is good. I guess it's finally a source of our... Wait, did we have our elect from something else? I don't know. I don't think we did. So that's really good. And RF. We didn't have... Yeah, so now we have... Look at all these resistances. We don't need C. The only thing we don't really have is willpower. Okay. All right, that was a good choice. All right, so this is going to bring us through here. And it's a good thing we just got RF. I don't love this. I don't love this at all. What can we do? We have shield. I've got fog I could use. Yeah. You know, I could also put on the other Ring of Fire instead of resist corrosion. So now we have 2 points of... don't we? Yeah, 2 pips of RF. I like that. I like that a lot. Do we need might here? I'm a little worried about the Minotaur because we can't use invisibility, which is normally something I do in the Minotaur. I know this episode's going a little long for these episodes, but yeah, I'm a little worried about using might. Does haste increase our attack speed? I don't remember. No, it just says the actions. The thing about the next room is, like, everyone can attack us at all sides. So we'll need to, like, get into a corner quickly. Which I guess is a good reason to use haste. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Let's drink haste. Let's get in the corner. Let's do... Oh, wait, a condenser vein. Let's do that. Great. Roots. Alright, we've got good armor class. We've got lots of RF. Good. The Ifrit is next to us. We're doing great. Fantastic. I will take that scarf. I will take this sword. And a ring of ice. Sure. Alright. Alright, now comes the Minotaur. And we might need the potion of haste for the Minotaur. I don't know. Not haste, might. We've got good piety, though. We've got 4 pips of piety, so we could do another divine shield. It won't be affected by cleansing flame very much. I think we will do divine shield. Let's get right up to you. We blinded you. Come on. All right, we lost the shield. Let's get another one. I love that we're blinding you. How are we blinding you? Is that the shining one? It has to be, right? It must be. Hold on. Where is it? Where are you being blinded? I see where the blindness goes away. Where does it say? Oh, the Minotaur zombie is struck blind by the light of your shield. So that must be a shining one. There must be the radiating... Oh no, that's the shield. That's the actual shield. That's from Divine Shield. Right. The shield will... Yeah, attackers have a chance of being briefly blinded. Oh, well that's great. That's basically like being invisible. So it's like so you can't cast invisibility, but you can do that. We can't grab all of these things. We don't need the +1 cloak, although our cloak right now is +1. Let's see if this one looks cooler. So drop... where is it? Oh, we got a Ring of Wizardry that I missed. Where's the cloak? Drop that cloak. Wear the one on the ground here. It's actually kind of hard to choose. I think I might like the other one better. Might as well go with the OG one. Yeah, this one. Wait, are the other leather armor we have is willpower, which did I bring in? I probably shouldn't have. What can I drop? I guess I don't need the Scimitar of Flaming. Although it could be good against... Yeah, ideally... Hold on. Do we have anything else with the Flame brand? Well, one is like an Axe of Flaming because we have cross-training with axes. That would be nice. What else could I drop? We have a sack of spiders now, too. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff I didn't realize. Like, I could drop the broad axe. We don't really need it. Yeah. I don't think we have any other... There are no other, like, gloves anywhere. There are... Actually, let's take a look at this armor. Yeah, AC would decrease, and EV would increase. and we're currently wearing scale mail of cold resistance, which even though it's +1 instead of +2, it's just better. So we're not going to get that armor at all. Okay. So I think we're good. Anything? Yeah, I think we gotten everything. We got some javelins. Okay, I'm happy. Hopefully I picked the right cloak. Okay, we did it. We got through the gauntlet, and with some really nice loot from it. We did use a little bit of piety from the Shining One, but we also used our piety with the Shining One effectively, and I'm really happy with how that went. We killed a powerful demon. We have like better resistances now. We got an amulet? I didn't even see that. It's strength -5, but yeah, it's not good. We don't need see invis. We want strength. We don't need intelligence, and we don't need our poison. So it does give us regen, but I really wish we had a different one. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even see that we got it. All right, anyway, we're going to think about our inventory next time because this episode has gone long. I enjoyed playing with you today, and I'll see you then. Bye, everybody.